Hello, audio listeners, and welcome to the Halfwits podcast, where my brother and I discuss pop culture and geek out about all sorts of nerdy stuff. I'm Kieran, or Kieran and Online, and this is Tristan, otherwise known as Charles.
That is me.
And if you're not familiar with the format of the podcast, who cares? We're doing something new this time, and we're going to be recording in the same room together from now on. How exciting.
Yep, that's the goal. And we'll have to see how the audio sounds, and we'll post it either way, but we might do improvements if it sounds pretty bad.
Here's the deal. Today, we want to do something a little bit special, a little bit exciting, and we're going to make a tier list today. And to keep it consistent, to make sure that everybody knows what we're going to, when we say a tier, we're going to, explain what tier it is, and then at the very end, we'll go through the list one more time so you can get a real good idea.
And we'll post a picture somewhere, too.
Yes, you can catch that on my social media. I'll probably post it on both Twitter and Threads.
Yep.
And for this tier list, we wanted to make sure there was a little bit of play here. So we're going to do a superhero movies tier list.
A superhero?
A superhero tier list that's going to cover everything. We're not just talking about Marvel here. We're talking about all sorts of different superhero movies. And as a little twist, we each have one veto if we truly believe that this movie deserves to be in a tier and the other party is disagreeing.
It shouldn't happen too much. We should be able to kind of come to mostly same stuff, but it just have to play it by ear and go from there. So we have pulled up on tiermaker.com this massive, it's almost looks like every superhero movie.
Right, and the deal is, like always, we're going to try to keep under an hour. So if for whatever reason our discussion gets crazy, we're not going to finish this list. But we are going to cover the movies that we want to cover.
Yep. Let's see. We're about 2 minutes in. So let's get started. The first one on the tier list is Batman and Robin from 80s.
You sound so... I've watched this movie maybe once, and I think there's bat nipples in it.
Yeah, this is the one with bat nipples and the bat credit card and Poison Ivy and Mr. Freeze.
This is starting off on a very bad... I'm sorry. This movie, it's E tier for me.
I thought the movie was very ice to watch.
Stop, please.
I'll put it at D.
Okay, I can agree on D. Let's actually remove the E tier. I think that's a weird tier.
That's just because we're Americans who have school. So yeah, okay, that's fine. Now, it looks like, okay, it's just a pile of movies.
Yeah, it is a whole smorgasbord.
And there is absolutely no order. I see, some movies that are just out of order everywhere.
Since you chose the first one, I'll choose the second one.
Oh, pick one. That's fine.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, where's that one at?
Am I stupid? Is that not the first?
The Rises is the second, okay, there's a trilogy. But
yes.
The first one is not called The Dark Knight. It's called Batman Begins. Then you have The Dark Knight. Then you have The Dark Knight Rises. Oh, God.
I'm going to be called out. I'm a poser. Which one's the first one?
Batman Begins.
Okay.
That's The Rises. Where is it at? It's, orange.
Down there?
Yeah. This is the one where he's,
Do you not remember the plot?
No, not really. He gets out of a big pit.
Yes, yeah.
Ra's al Ghul.
Yes, it talks about his origins. He gets stuck in a cave when he's a child. And the cave has bats. He's very scared.
He also, grows up and then he goes to some foreign country in Asia or something and then learns how to fight martial arts.
Yeah.
C.
A.
A?
A? Dude.
I can barely remember that movie.
If the Batman trilogy is not at least A...
Oh, there's better Batmans. I'm just saying, I don't think Batman Begins is A. I'll put it at B.
Fine, we'll agree on B. That's shocking to me.
Well, The Dark Knight, now that's the Joker one. That's an A or an S.
Okay. All right. I will take it.
Which one?
A.
Okay. Now, the Bane one, Dark Knight Rises. A, I can't give it S.
Fine, man. Fine. All right.
Okay.
Okay, so just to decompress this, I think that the Batman trilogy brought, superhero movies back into cool.
I don't know. Now we got to talk about Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire.
Okay, well.
Let's see. The first one, I think, is possibly S. maybe A, but
it is hella cheesy, but I can't deny its cultural significance.
I would at least put Spider-Man 2 at S. Pizza Time.
What happens?
That's the Doc Ock one.
Okay, yes. Let's put Spider-Man 2 in S. Let's put the first one in A. Put the third one in D.
I didn't mind that one so much.
It was really bad. I tried watching it back. I couldn't even get through the movie.
I liked it. I didn't think it was... I'll put it at D, I guess. Or I'd rather put it at C. But if you really think D...
If we're meeting in the middle, I can respect a C.
Okay, where's it at on this giant... Oh my gosh. There it is. Okay.
Look, man, they ruined symbiotes. Symbiotes could have been so cool. You don't understand.
They fixed it. Let's go to Venom. Where's that at? Is that a superhero movie on this list?
Okay,
it is.
That's like the definition of a C tier.
What?
It's the definition of a C tier. It's a superhero origin story where there's a big CGI fight at the end, and that's basically the movie.
Okay. C. What do you think about the second one, Carnage? Or where's that at? Is that on here?
It might be. If it is, I don't think you're gonna like my answer.
Okay, what? The Carnage one was cooler. They just did Carnage dirty.
I think that they dropped the ball.
Well, I don't see it on here, so we'll have to give it an imaginary rating.
Look, man, if it's an imaginary rating, I'll leave it to you.
No, I mean, like, we would just imagine that it's on this tier list. I just don't see the little picture for it. Where would you put it?
Me, personally, it's right there with Batman Forever.
So, Batman Begins. Oh, Batman Forever? D?
Yeah. I'm not willing to say it's F. There are worse movies out there.
That's really harsh.
I'm telling you, man.
Okay.
It's pretty rough. Let's compare it to some amazing movies.
Okay, well, pick one.
Okay, yeah. How about Deadpool?
Okay, yeah, Deadpool's an S.
Okay.
I'll tell you why. It's funny. It's accurate. Ryan Reynolds.
It is a good superhero movie. I won't deny it.
And it doesn't, like, get boring. It actually has some...
It does have the problem of the CGI fight at the end.
Yeah, but they're aware of that. Actually, not even really. They make a joke about how they don't have money to do a big CGI fight, so they just shoot guns at each other.
Am I thinking of the second movie where they did get a big CGI fight?
It's Colossus versus...
okay.
But they also made a joke about that, too.
Yes.
So, I still want to put Deadpool 2 in S as well.
I want to put that in A. I don't think it's S.
You think the second one's A? The second one has Cable in it. More mutants.
It didn't really do anything for me, I'm sorry.
Time travel!
It's cool.
In the end credits, he goes and kills Ryan Reynolds before he can play Green Lantern.
It's a hilarious movie.
Yeah.
But, look, here's the deal. If we're putting that at S tier, that is really low, like lowering the bar for like the Spider-Verse. Are we seriously saying that Deadpool 2 is as good as the Spider-Verse?
It's close.
I don't think so.
Okay, well, let's go to Into the Spider-Verse.
S tier.
Is this the Into? Yeah. Yeah, I'll give it S tier. And the new one that just came out, if it's up here...
I don't think it is. I think this list was maybe made a couple months ago. But it would be S tier as well.
Yeah.
I mean, what can you say? It does the characters right. It's extremely entertaining. The animation is fantastic.
I've also heard that in different showings of across the Spider-Verse have been slightly different.
Yes, there are like different takes and things. It's very cool.
What next?
Well, I kind of shouted out Spider-Verse, and Deadpool, so you can choose.
Hellboy, the original, not the new one with David Harbour, which I liked, but I could get what people didn't. I want to put Hellboy at A. It's a Guillermo del Toro, great director. It's very creepy. It's very beast. And Hellboy is just done really well.
It's very campy.
It defined a campy. It's older, so like it might be campy, but that's because it was one of the first. Everything else is campy because of Hellboy.
I mean, hey, I won't deny I do love me some Hellboy. We can put it in A. But I do want to keep in mind the other movies that we have coming up.
I'm putting it in high A, below Dark Knight, above Dark Knight Rises.
Oh boy, all right. I'm just saying we might need to do a scan after this. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, and then Hellboy 2, I thought it was okay, but
it's pretty...
Were you going to say S?
No, I'm about to say C.
I was going to say B, but I'll give you C. I thought it was just as good in a lot of ways.
The whole movie screamed cash grab after the success of the first one.
It was supposed to be a trilogy.
Yeah.
I don't remember what happened. Something happened where they couldn't make the third. All right, what next?
Let's do something sort of out there. What's this one?
Birds of Prey.
I haven't seen Birds of Prey.
I can tell you it was pretty solid. I think the whole timeline of things is really confusing because James Gunn came in and did some movies, Snyder, like Suicide Squad and Harley Quinn, and then the new Suicide Squad. It's very confusing time-wise, but it wasn't a bad movie. It was okay. It was The Birds of Prey, which is pretty exclusively female, like, anti-heroes.
Yeah.
So, Black Canary, Huntress, Harley Quinn, and there's another one. I just don't remember who. I think. It wasn't bad. It was a good watch. I put it B.
Okay, I'll trust your word on it.
It didn't feel like really bad. How about Green Lantern?
Oh my god. Can we put it...
Here's the thing. The movie itself, good.
Whoa.
Accuracy to the comics, not good. But the movie itself, not bad.
I'll give it a D then. I was going to give it F, but if you feel like it's a good watching experience...
Have you watched it, actually?
I have. I thought it was trash.
That's because you expected it to be like the comics.
Yeah, when it's called Green Lantern.
Yeah, but and I get that they changed it and it wasn't entirely accurate, but sometimes things don't have to be entirely accurate to the books.
If you're selling a movie called Green Lantern, it needs to be.
We're leaving it at D.
Okay, all right, man.
Look, I don't think it's F. I get everybody jokes about it being F, but it's just, I don't think it actually is F.
Dude, I'll be interested to see what you do rate F, because...
Oh, I got an idea or two. I'm getting there. I'm just not there yet.
Okay, well, let me bring up the next suggestion then. Can we bring Iron Man on here? The OG?
Yeah, where's he at? That's Iron Man 2, so we'll do the whole series. Iron Man.
S tier.
I was going to say A.
Start of the MCU. Fantastic watching experience. Nailed the comic character. What is there not to like?
I just didn't think it was S-worthy, but, I mean, I could put it up there.
If you have any arguments against it, I would be interested to hear.
It just feels. It's not anything like I can actually tell you about. It just feels like an A. But, no, I get it. S is fine. Iron Man 2, B.
Fair.
Maybe A.
Fair,
I could go for A if you want.
You know what? I think... Is that the one with...
Mandarin? But it's not the real Mandarin, apparently. It's like a fake Mandarin.
I did like the concept of the serum that blew people up, but it was like a regenerative...
That's the third one.
Okay, so then yes, this is the B.
This is where War Machine came out and stuff like that.
Oh, but this was before he was recast?
No, that was the first one. The second one has him recast as Don Cheadle.
Okay.
But it ends up...
The fact that I don't remember this movie speaks to maybe the fact that it's a B.
And where's Iron Man 3?
People hated this movie.
Iron Man 3? It wasn't bad. I liked it. I think there's a boy in Iron Man 3. He should have been the new Iron Man. I
actually think that this movie does an extremely good job at showing, well, maybe not therapist level degree, but showing the effects of PTSD.
So where do you want to put it?
I think that it's above Deadpool 2.
So you think it's S?
In A tier.
Okay.
In A tier. I personally enjoyed the movie. I know a lot of people don't, which I find curious.
I thought it was good. I had no qualms.
Yeah.
Let's do, where'd it go? Megamind. S. Yep, cool. Same page.
I mean, let's do all the jokes aside with Shafrillis Productions. An underrated masterpiece. I feel like people watch that video and just take his opinions.
It just is a good movie.
But yeah, no, genuinely speaking, if you have ever watched the movie, it sticks in your mind.
And sticks in your mega mind. No, but it's like, it's engaging. It's funny. And it applies different kinds of humor.
It subverts the genre.
That's what I was about to say, is it flips your expectation. And it has some plot twisty type stuff in there too. Or general, like, basic plot twist type stuff. And you're rooting for the main character pretty hard. So S tier.
If anything, it might have the best pacing in an animated movie I've seen to date.
Because it doesn't go too fast, but it still doesn't take forever to do stuff.
No, it is a dude, it's an amazing movie. What can I say?
Yeah.
And it's so weird because it's made in the same time of Monsters vs. Aliens.
Yeah, and that movie wasn't bad. I didn't think that was a bad movie
But
either.
they're leagues apart. Like,
They are.
It's incredible that they were made during the same time.
What is this? Hold on. What is that movie?
I can't.
I feel like I should know what it is, but it just... Where'd it go? Oh, that's one of the Superman movies. Is that the first one's cover? Wait, hold on. Which other Superman do we have? That's number 4.
Mm-hmm. Oh, gosh. Are we going to go through all the Superman?
No, probably not. I haven't seen them in a long time, and I know they're arguably good, or at least classic, so I don't want to put my hat in the ring on where they should place, because I just haven't seen them in years, and they're already really old at this point. We can
where's the one that he goes back in time? He, like, spins the earth around?
I don't know. There's 5 of those. There's 5 of those damn movies. It's hard enough to... Number 2, the bad guy, he is a bad guy.
Are we revealing that we're Gen Z right now?
Huh?
Are we revealing that we're too young?
I've seen them. It's just been a while. They were good, but they were like the 80s or 70s or so. Hold on. When was the first Superman movie?
Okay, it was not 1978?
Yeah, it's old.
Ooh.
It's almost 60 years old now.
Wow.
That's 55? Yeah. When I'm saying it's an older movie, it's one of the first superhero
Let's give the first
movies.
one an A and put the rest in C.
Yeah, I'll give it an A. That's fine. I just don't know it well enough.
Because, I mean, you can't deny that the first one was instrumental. It had a huge impact on culture.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we come up into other Superman things, we'll just put them in C. We don't want to be disrespectful, but also...
Exactly. It's just outdated at the point where I can't give it a fair rating compared to everything else that is... Some of this stuff came out like within a year.
I feel like maybe I should do some nerd homework and then study up.
You can watch it. It's not bad. It's just it's older. It's gonna be a bad film quality for our standards now, but like it's fine. It's still a good movie. There's still plot. It's just been a long time.
Is it my turn?
I don't know.
You chose Superman.
Yeah. Okay. You're up.
Doctor Strange.
The first one.
Yes.
I liked it. But it didn't feel like... See, Doctor Strange is a weird one to rate high. Because it's very, like... I don't know. It's very, like, dark without being dark as a movie.
Here's the thing. This might be my most biased opinion. I would put it in S. It is my favorite Marvel film. And that might be weird to hear for some people. Because you might... some people go to, like, Captain America, Iron Man... Or maybe even more recent movies like Spider-Man. But dude, they did Doctor Strange so right. Benedict Cumberbatch kills it. Mm-hmm. It's a story about an asshole learning how to be a better person, which is like my favorite type of story. But I am absolutely willing to concede to A if you're willing to go there.
I'll go to A. That's fine. I'll put it above The Dark Knight Rises.
Okay, I'm happy with that. I love Doctor Strange. I sometimes watch that movie just because I feel like it.
Now, I liked the second one. I know some people didn't. I liked it.
Oh, Multiverse of Madness?
Yeah.
I will say it was a fun movie, but when I say fun movie, I acknowledge that it has a lot of flaws.
Like, it wasn't a Doctor Strange movie. It didn't feel like it at all. It was an America Chavez and Miss
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch, yeah. It was that movie. It wasn't Doctor Strange almost at all.
It was... Who directed it? It was,
Oh, I don't know. Oh, Sam Raimi. Yeah, yes. With his horror stuff, which was cool. I liked all the horror feel. I honestly wish that
they went more into it, if I'm being honest. I was expecting kind of like horror when I went in, and I was like super excited, but yeah.
I'll put it high B if I can find it on this massive list of movies.
I can hear the people screaming right now. They're like, how dare you?
I thought it was fine. I just wish it was more Doctor Strange and less everybody else.
You know what? Can we agree to put it in C?
High C.
Yes.
Okay, well, I can't find it anyway, so we're going to have to pretend. But yeah.
High C. I'm okay with that. I love the visual effects of the movie. If anybody says anything about the visual effects in the movie, they are lying to themselves.
It openly has the mutants.
Yes.
So it's great.
Professor X. He was in there, man.
Yeah, the same one.
Mr. Fantastic is... Oh, and they actually cast...
John Krasinski.
Yes, which we were all like, please do that. And they did, and it was so amazing.
So I think it's upper C. I would put it B, but we'll put it C.
Yes, I'm okay with that.
Alright, so that was Doctor Strange. Sky High.
Dude, can we put that in S tier?
I'm tempted to.
Like, it is
Dude,
cheesy.
They had a cool, like an anti-hero bad guy named War and Peace.
Yes.
Like a play on the book title, but War and Peace. Like, come on.
Maybe it is 100% nostalgia, and I know that it is, but that movie is a good time.
It's got the guy in it. What's his name? He's in all the Sam Raimi movies.
Oh, I wouldn't
He
know.
plays Ash in The Evil Dead. Ash.
Oh, what is his name? Oh, that hurts.
I always forget his name. It's like Nathan or Nick or something.
You know, just because I don't want to sound stupid, I'm going to look it up right now. Ash Williams actor. His name is Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell. He's in that movie too.
Yeah.
Oh, and so is actually, it's got a really good cast. Hold on. It's got the girl who plays Caitlin Snow in The Flash.
Mm.
Who else has it got? Yeah, Danielle Panabaker, Kurt Russell,
Kelly Preston.
Yep. Who else? Oh, the Dean in Community is the bad guy.
Oh yeah.
The Dean. Yep. Who else is in that movie? Oh,
wrong.
This guy,
Kevin Heffernan.
Yeah, he was the bus driver.
Oh, okay.
He's also what else does he do? There's another, like, he's famous for something else too. What am I remembering him from? Super Troopers, Tacoma, FD. Got it.
Okay.
But yeah. Oh, it's also got Tom Kenny, apparently.
Wait, it has Tom Kenny? Like SpongeBob? Tom Kenny?
Yep. Oh, and the super bad guy, when she has like a villain voice, is voiced by Patrick Warburton.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So I don't know. It has a pretty good cast. So S tier is fine.
Yeah, no, I'm sure that the movie critic in me is like stabbing my heart right now because there probably are a lot of problems with that movie, but for what it is amazing. It's a
honorary title.
Yeah.
All right, you're up.
Okay. Let's do Joaquin Phoenix Joker on the right.
S is a good take. The movie wasn't bad. It was a new take on Joker, but it felt accurate. I mean, it's supposed to be him before he Jokerizes himself.
Yeah,
it's like a prequel.
I will say it did the cardinal sin of giving Joker a backstory. One of the things about his character is that not having a backstory gives him a lot of power over superheroes. Because they legitimately can't trace his origins. But, that being said, it would be irredeemable for me to not give it S. I mean,
it's also, like, he's not like the same Joker. He's meant to be a different kind of Joker. It's not meant to be a comics Joker.
I know. It's an amazing piece of film. It's not the same category as a lot of these other movies, but it is a artistic masterpiece.
Where should we put it in S?
Below Spider-Verse.
Below Spider-Verse? Okay.
Wait, why do we have... Wait, can we bump Spider-Verse up to, like maybe first?
Okay, I'll give it that.
Yeah, okay.
That's fine.
So right now, in S tier, we have Spider-Verse. We're putting Joker second.
Sure.
Sam Raimi Spider-Man, Deadpool, Iron Man, Megamind. Deadpool?
Sam Raimi Spider-Man 2.
Right. Deadpool seems too high to me.
What? Fine.
Come on. Like, I would watch all of those movies.
Well, we're not done yet. We don't have to go through all that stuff yet.
Okay.
We're getting there.
All right.
We still got some time. You did that. Let's go with, we need some lower stuff. What's something bad?
Oh, where's, X-Men Origins?
Oh, yeah. There's X-Men Origins Wolverine. That was good. Oh, come on. Don't tell me it's not on this list.
No, I think isn't that the one with the bad Deadpool?
Yeah, that's X-Men Origins. You're right. I'm trying to figure out where it is in this list. Oh, maybe it is X-Men Origins Wolverine, because the Wolverine is a different movie.
Yes.
You're right. Yep, F. Boop.
Look, man.
We don't need to talk about it.
Yeah,
It's
X-Men's
F.
Origins Wolverine.
We need another F. Where's Wonder Woman 2?
Oh my gosh, you're putting that in F?
Okay, maybe not. Hold on. I was just more joking. But I never watched Elektra, so I'll skip that one. I haven't seen it. Have you?
No.
Same with Daredevil, the movie.
I remember the costume being really weird.
I just haven't watched it, so I don't want to judge it. I'm pretty sure it's probably pretty okay, but I don't want to put it on there.
Okay, you know what? because it's going to take up so much of this list, and I actually don't want it to, let's slam out the MCU.
Okay. We'll just kind of we'll make this our rapid fire section. Lightning round.
Lightning round. Okay, we're each going to take a turn.
We're just going to go down the line of all the movies and knock out everything that's MCU related.
Let's each take a turn. And then we'll do a scan at the end of the list. Okay. Once we're all done.
All right, Spider-Man Far From Home. That's number 2.
Yes.
That's not a letter. You can't just say yes.
Oh, I thought we were taking turns. Lightning round. You go. Me go. You go.
Oh,
me go.
I proposed it. I thought you were going to pick your letter, and I either agree or disagree.
Oh.
Okay, so Spider-Man Far From Home.
B tier.
B tier? I'll go with B tier. I think it was okay. What's next? Ant-Man.
C tier?
B tier.
Okay.
B tier it is. Infinity War. A.
S?
I thought Endgame would be an S.
I don't
personally.
know.
Endgame has time travel?
It didn't make me feel as much as Infinity War.
That is true. I'll give you that. We'll put it right under Joker.
Okay.
Thor Ragnarok.
A tier.
Yeah, I'll give you that. It was pretty solid.
Yeah.
The Amazing Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield.
That's not the MCU.
It is now.
Okay.
It is now.
Sure.
It has been for a few years now.
B tier.
B tier?
I didn't hate it.
No, but I liked it more than B tier. But okay, we gotta have some B tier movies. That's fine. I'm putting it like upper mid B.
Okay.
Civil War.
S tier.
A tier.
Okay.
It's okay. It's
I'll concede
not bad. We'll put it like upper A tier.
I'm good with that. It's an amazing movie, fantastic commentary, but continue.
Guardians of the Galaxy 1.
It's gotta be A, right?
What? Hold on, I'm deja vuing. Hold on. Hold on. We're talking about Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's
A
right.
tier.
Yep. I was thinking A tier.
I gotta remember what's in that movie.
Okay.
I liked it. Yeah, A tier.
Yeah, it introduces Star-Lord stealing one of the Infinity Stones. He gets caught by Gamora, but then they all go to prison and they break out.
Wait, before we go on, is Guardians of the Galaxy 3 on this list? Because I want to put that in S.
I would actually agree with that. I love that movie, but I only see 2. This list was made.
A lot of people didn't like it, or like it as much, and I thought it was so rude.
I don't know. I think the casual audience might not like it as much because it's not as funny.
Yeah, I guess. But it was good.
It was very good.
Endgame. A or lower S? Or higher? Well, you seemed like you wanted it on there.
I didn't like... You know what? I'll give you S if it's low S.
Okay. Above Deadpool. Above Sky High.
I mean, the two-part series, biggest movies in superhero history, you can't really deny that.
Captain Marvel.
C tier.
I was going to say F.
Whoa.
Well, I like Nick Fury, so maybe D.
I'll agree with you that it was,
Look, I just don't care for Captain Marvel. She has no flaw. She's just the best person ever now, for whatever reason.
But Samuel L. Jackson killed in that movie.
He did, but that's not enough when it's not his
origins of the Avengers.
But it's not his movie.
I hear you, but we gotta judge the movie as a whole.
Look, if I have to use my one time I disagree, we're going with what I'm picking.
If you want to use that now, I'm gonna continue to fight for C tier.
I'm using it now. It's D.
All right.
It's low D. Sorry, there is no saving Captain Marvel, and I'm not watching the second one.
Strike it off. That's your...
I'm not watching the second one anytime soon.
And that is going on our official tier list, so that's what we're saying. It is D tier. It's a D tier movie. I don't agree, but...
It is. Okay. Incredibles... No, that's not it. Black Panther.
Did you say Incredible? Black Panther was pretty good. I'd put it in, the top of B.
That's where I was going to put it, pretty much. What else we got? We'll skip the X-Men for now. And Fantastic Four.
Yeah, that doesn't count. Not part of it.
Ghost Rider doesn't count. Age of Ultron.
Girl. Oh my gosh.
Age of Ultron.
I actually freaking love this movie. I know not everybody does.
I'll put it low A.
Okay, I'll agree with you.
It was actually pretty good. Vision's in it. It's actually probably one of my favorite Avenger movies.
Yeah, I would say a lot of people actually rate it very low on their list.
It's actually, I liked it. And, the main bad guy, Ultron, he's voiced by the guy who did Robert California in The Office. If you watch The Office and
Yeah.
you know that character.
Yeah.
That's Ultron.
I personally love the way that they did it. I know not everybody does. I'm a fanboy. What can I say?
Thor: The Dark World. I'm not gonna lie. I think I watched it once and fell asleep.
Yeah, it's pretty much universally regarded as one of the worst MCU movies. I've rewatched it a couple times and I don't hate it.
I'm gonna put it below Hellboy 2 and C.
Okay, I can agree with that.
I like Christopher Eccleston. He's the bad guy. Look, that's all I know.
They were trying to do something. I think there were a couple of important pieces in there, and Thor's cool. So,
The Incredible Hulk. But
yes.
Which one is this one? Hold on, I gotta zoom in. Where'd it go? This is the one. I don't know. There's too many Hulk movies. Should we skip the Hulk movies as entire? Here, we'll take the one. Wait, which one has Mark Ruffalo? Wait, none of them have Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo was the recast.
Okay, well, we can't do any of them then.
Well, I mean, let's just look up Hulk MCU and then find out which movie that is.
I think it's The Incredible
Hulk. Yes, it's The Incredible Hulk.
Technically.
Hulk was from 2003.
So The Incredible Hulk is the technical, MCU one?
Yes.
It's what the Mark Ruffalo one is based on.
Yes, and it also introduces Thunderbolt Ross, who has sadly passed away.
So see?
I put it above Venom.
Okay. Where are we at now? So we just did Captain America, I think that's the first Avengers. That's the first one. I'll give it, we got a lot A. I was thinking upper B.
Really?
It's not bad.
I love that movie.
I know you do. That's because you like Captain America. It's a good movie, though. I'm not saying it's bad. I would say maybe lower A. It's not like a great movie.
I'll take lower A. If it were me personally, it would be a lot higher, but I understand.
It's like a good movie, or it's just not like a super good movie.
Hey, man.
It's fine.
I'll take what I can get.
And Captain America is a whole different thing. It's just the movie itself.
I thought that the way that they showed the World War II aesthetic,
Now, Winter Soldier, I would put upper A.
I would even put that in an S.
I'll put it low S under Deadpool.
That choreography was amazing.
Mm-hmm. Avengers 1, upper B?
It almost feels like a sin, but it was directed by
Joss Whedon.
Yes, and it was pretty campy. There's some fun moments.
It's not bad, it's B. B is good.
Yeah, B is good.
In fact, C is still pretty good. D and F are where you're like, this was not good.
Yeah.
Typically.
Yeah.
C is just like, oh, that's fine.
And maybe it's just the fanboy in me that we're putting in so many in A. But like I said, we'll do a scan of the list before we announce our
we'll
final.
adjust. So if we have a ton in A and none in B, we'll kind of shift some down based off where we organized them in A.
Yes.
Just so that it's a bit more even. Where are we at now? Guardians of the Galaxy 2?
I liked it better than the first one.
I was going to say the same, yeah. So low S, upper A?
Yeah.
Let's do upper A. Okay, below Civil War.
Thank you.
Okay. Spider-Man Homecoming. S?
Whoa.
I thought it was great.
Spider-Man Homecoming?
The first
You're
of the
putting
three.
Spider-Man Homecoming at the same tier as Joker, Spider-Verse, freaking Megamind?
I was thinking low S. It introduces the character. He has Tony Stark connections. There's a Death Star that breaks in all three of them, but that's...
If it is that important to you, I will allow it to be above Civil War.
Upper A above Civil War.
It hurts, but if that's what it means to you, I'm not willing to use my veto.
I mean, where would you rather put it?
For me, I thought it was top of B.
I'll do low A, which might get pushed down to B anyway.
Okay. I mean, you don't have to concede to me entirely.
Well, we're talking about it together. That's okay.
All right.
Thor, C.
Top of C.
Yeah. No offense. It's just if those earlier movies were just one of the start Iron Man. I get you put up high. I probably would put him more like B.
Seeing the Destroyer was cool.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you remember that character design? Fucking insane. That was awesome.
Spider-Man 2.
Is that the Sam Raimi? No, it's not.
He got some Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh, okay.
It's gotta be. So, that one was the one with Electro. I know people didn't like how he looked. I didn't mind it. I thought he was fine. Good character. Again, people are going to be mad if I put it above the first Amazing Spider-Man. I would put it in upper B above the first Amazing Spider-Man.
I'll agree with B if we put it below Birds of Prey.
Okay. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Not bad. We got Big Ant-Man.
We should put it atop of C. It's a funny movie. I think it's more enjoyable to watch than the rest of the C's, but I wouldn't necessarily watch it before any of the B's.
I'd put Ant-Man 3, despite some of the issues it had, probably like upper B, if Ant-Man 3 was on this list. Personally, Quantumania.
It's kind of boring.
It was kind of boring, but I didn't mind it. It was fine.
Okay.
But we don't have it. But if we did, that's where I'd put it. That's all the MCU ones we have on this list.
I feel like that might be most of them.
It's the ones on the list. That might not be all of them, but
I feel
like Shang-Chi isn't on this list for some reason.
Oh, you're totally right. Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh, I guess Eternals or whatever.
DCU time. Let's go.
Okay.
It's only fair. Suicide Squad, the first one. I liked it. I thought A.
Top of B.
I'll take top of B. Only because I know everybody else thought it was bad, so I don't want to be the one guy who thought it was really good.
It was too edgy for its own good.
I liked Margot Robbie. I liked Will Smith. I didn't mind Jared Leto Joker, despite how everybody hates on Jared Leto Joker. Look, the thing is, if he's the Clown Prince of Crime, and it's the year 2016, he's got to be modernized for a modern-looking movie.
But then you look at... I don't think you can have a modern Joker. It doesn't work.
I guess not. But if there was one, Jared Leto's is what I would expect it to be.
All right, man.
That's all I'm saying, is I think it was fine.
All right.
Some of these we'll skip for the sake of I haven't seen it, unless you definitely have seen it and you want to do something about it. Like Catwoman, the Halle Berry one, I put that A.
Whoa.
What were you going to say?
I would put that F. Are you kidding? That's the one with the leather stitched suit, right?
Yeah. Hold on. Catwoman, Halle Berry. Oh, that's not Halle Berry. Rating 3.3.
It's not good.
Okay, fine. Maybe I'm misremembering the movie. F is fine, sure.
Okay.
I must be misremembering it. I haven't watched it.
It also doesn't do her character justice.
That's fair too. Let's skip some of these unless you feel the need to. Lego Batman. Oh,
S tier?
Yeah, I was going to say S tier, yes.
Lego Batman, S tier?
It's got to be... I almost want to put it right above Infinity War, but I know Infinity War was really good.
It feels wrong for me to put it above Megamind.
Well, then let's move Megamind up.
Okay. All right.
Although I think both are equally good.
In their own way, they kind of subvert. They're subversive. They add comedy. Yes. Is that the Green Hornet?
Yeah, I don't think I watched it. I
actually really liked it. I'd say it's like a B tier.
Okay. Yeah. Right in the middle?
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Okay.
I liked it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I remember it was a good time.
Okay. Yeah. Incredibles... Well, let's do Incredibles 1 first.
S tier?
Wait, that's not DC. We'll do it anyway. Incredibles 1, yeah, I'll do low S tier.
Okay, I'll take it.
And then Incredibles 2, I know some people didn't like it, but I'd put it in upper A. It was a good sequel.
I would put it maybe below Captain America, above the first Superman. But even that feels wrong. But I'm conceding here.
I think it was a good movie. I think people expected a bit more from it, and they didn't like the bad guy. So what?
It was very predictable.
Yeah. It was still a good sequel.
Okay.
X-Men First Class, I'm going to give it F, because that's the one where they killed Darwin, who is literally the only mutant in all of MCU history who cannot die, and they killed him because he was black. Hot take, but it's not even that hot a take. Darwin is a character in MCU, in Marvel, who can literally adapt to any situation he's in and survive. He's named Darwin based off Charles Darwin. He literally cannot die. And what do? They kill him. You can't do that. It defeats the purpose of the character.
Can we agree on, the bottom of D?
I guess.
I do like the character designs of the characters. I feel like it gave a refreshment to the X-Men franchise.
It felt like it was just Hollywood doing the black guy dies first, which is a recognized trope across Hollywood movies. So it just felt like they were doing that, despite how literally cannot die, and they did it anyway.
I hear your criticism. It is a fatal criticism. It just feels gross putting it next to X-Men Origins when that is infinitely worse.
Okay, that's fair.
As a watching experience.
Okay, that's fine. Man of Steel.
See? I don't say, I feel like it has a very similar tone to Thor.
Yeah, so we'll put it right above Dark World.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you meant Thor 1.
I meant Dark World.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let's do... Oh, we gotta stick to DC. We're gonna skip that one.
Are you not excited to talk about the 1960s Batman?
I mean, I can't say it's good or bad, because it was funny. It was meant to be a comedy. So, like...
We can throw it in C tier?
Upper C.
Yeah, let's throw it in Upper C. It's a good time. It's fun to watch.
Batman with Jack Nicholson as the Joker and like Michael Keaton. Solid.
I would put it in B tier.
Yeah. B tier. Let's go. We're skipping all those excess Superman movies.
X-Men?
That's Marvel. We did one anyway. We got to skip X-Men.
Okay.
Batman Forever. I liked Jim Carrey.
Wait. I thought we did Batman Forever. I mentioned it before.
No, we did Batman and Robin.
Ooh, okay.
Different movies. This one's Riddler and Two-Face.
Still pretty bad. Honestly,
I liked it. Riddler and Jim Carrey? Come on. You can't get better casting for the Riddler than Jim Carrey.
Look, I'll go no higher than C.
And I'm taking it to the upper C.
Oh my god. All right.
Wonder Woman. I watched it.
I think it's a B tier movie.
Okay.
I think they did pretty good. Let's put it above Iron Man 2.
Okay. Where's Iron Man 2?
You're yeah.
Got it.
Yes. There's so many X-Men movies.
I'll skip some of these. There's like 4 or 5 Fantastic Four movies or something. Yeah. Constantine, is he DC?
He is, although I don't...
It's a different... Constantine is the one with Keanu Reeves.
You know what? Now that we're talking about this, I've heard good things.
No, I know it is a really good movie. It's lower S tier.
Whoa.
Keanu Reeves said if he was ever going to do a sequel to any of his movies, it'd be Constantine.
Wow.
If that gives it any weight for you.
I've heard good things. I don't have anything to argue with, so we'll keep it an S.
It's its own movie, though.
Maybe I need to do some more nerd homework.
Yeah, you need to watch Constantine. You'd like it. Fantastic Four.
I do see another Batman.
Yeah, Batman Returns. This is the one where Danny DeVito was the Penguin. S tier?
Nope.
A tier?
If I have to use my veto for this one...
Where were you gonna put it?
I would put it solidly in C.
Dude, he eats a raw fish. Danny DeVito ate raw fish for this role.
That movie is disgraceful, period. I respect it.
How about lower B?
Fine, I'll take it.
It's better than Batman Forever.
Okay, I'll take it.
Aquaman. I heard it was good, but I also know Amber Heard is in it, so
C.
I want to put it F.
Whoa, Amber Heard hater.
Yeah, reasonably an Amber Heard hater.
I think that she gets a little too much hate. She's just an actor. She's not that much different from
She did the whole thing with Johnny Depp.
Yes, but Johnny Depp was not innocent in that relationship. He's just more popular.
Hot take.
Hey, look, man, if you look at the facts of the relationship, they both were not doing good.
Okay. Where do you want to put it?
I'd say, like, middle of C.
Nope. Shazam. A?
I mean, yeah, I'm willing to put it in A.
I'm almost tempted to put it in S, because it's actually just a really, really good movie.
And there are some flaws with the movie. It feels wrong putting it, like, above Spider-Man. I'd be okay putting it, like, right below Spider-Man.
Got it.
That feels right to me.
Batman versus Superman. Honestly, the movie wasn't that bad, but it was just wrong.
Top of B?
I suppose. I want to put it middle B.
Okay. No, I thought you were going to rate it higher, honestly.
No.
I'm not a huge fan of it either, so.
Yeah. Watchmen? I don't think I watched that movie.
I have, and I also know about the Watchmen comics.
I know a lot of people like Watchmen.
The movie is a hour-and-a-half deconstruction of a multi-comic run series that talks about power. It's very confusing. I would say, ooh, this is tough. This is real tough. Let's put it in bottom of A.
Okay.
I'm not super confident, but Generally, I think that's a good spot for it.
Justice League's not the first release. C. I was going to say D. I didn't want to be too harsh. I didn't care for Justice League at all.
Top of D?
I suppose. I just didn't care. I'm not going to lie. I don't like Ezra Miller's Flash. I just don't think I watched the Flash movie too because it just released on Max like a week ago.
I haven't bothered watching it.
It's not terrible. It was a fine movie. I just don't like him being cast as the Flash.
Yeah, no, their portrayal of the Flash is antithetical to what the character... I talk about this all the time. If you're going to make a movie with a character in it that has been established, that's what you're going to the movie to see.
Yeah.
It should be that character, and they totally... Yeah,
and if you haven't seen the way he runs, they were trying to do... Okay, so you've seen the Flash TV show, or at least bits of it, right? I like Grant Gustin's Flash. He's a great job of being the Flash, I think. He's relatively accurate, and in the show they bring up different versions of the Flash so that they can account for anything that he's not equal to in the comics. But like the way he runs in that show is his legs move really fast as he's running, like he should. Ezra Miller, they decided, no, we're gonna make it like he's ice skating and like have like 1 foot go for like 2 miles, and then he'll slowly like be like walking in slow mo as he runs. If you haven't seen it, go look up how he runs. It's terrible. Terrible. Terrible.
You're pointing at all. You pointed at the mic. You pointed at me. You pointed everywhere, man. This is scary.
All right. Well, now I got to show you how it looks, and you can just judge for yourself. Ezra Miller. I've watched Justice League like once, so I don't remember how he ran in that. I'm reading this thing. Ezra Miller's unconventional running style in The Flash has been criticized for appearing awkward.
Go to videos.
Yeah. That's what he looks like when he runs across like giant, like when he goes really fast. It looks like that. Hold on. Ezra Miller. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
it just looks bad. That's how it should look, right? It's just when this is what the Flash movie brings out.
Yeah, no. For audio listeners, to describe it, it does feel like ice skating, but you're skating backwards. Like he's letting his leg scrape the ground for way too long before he takes another step.
It just doesn't look good. Go look at it, determine for yourself, but it's just not good.
I see your point, though.
The movie was okay, though. I would put it at C if we had it on this tier
list. And just to deconstruct the Justice League, I feel like there was so little reason for the characters to be together. They threw together the team. We didn't have any establishment of the characters before the movie.
Yep.
Yeah. It was a bit of a mess. And the CGI was so dark and gritty, and it was, I don't know. Wasn't my thing.
All right. We're getting pretty much near the end of our movies. I don't want to get into every X-Men movie.
There are a lot.
The Wolverine. Have you seen that one? That's where he goes to Japan, I believe.
Oh, I have seen that one.
That's a good movie. I would put that A or S.
I put it below Watchmen.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then there's... I haven't seen Logan. Did you?
I watched half the movie, and then I had to leave a friend's house.
Well, how was the first half of the movie?
Amazing.
We can put it low S, because I've heard good things.
Look, that half of the movie was pretty damn good. I'm sad that I didn't finish it, and I probably should just...
We'll put it low S, because I will give it the benefit of the doubt.
We both need to do some nerd homework on that.
Yeah. There's some of these movies that I know probably could be judged, but I know they're going to be considered good anyway, so I'm not going to worry about them. Ghost Rider?
My love.
I know.
My favorite superhero.
I'll let you pick.
It's an F.
F?
It's an F movie.
I was going to put a D or C.
It's pretty bad. Have you watched it recently?
Not recently, but...
Oh, God. It's pretty... Look, okay.
Is it above Catwoman?
Look, let's put it in bottom of D tier. Second movie goes in bottom of F.
Yep, that's fine.
Oh. What?
I almost backed out. I pressed back on my mouse.
Oh, okay.
And it went back a page, and I thought we lost all of our progress on this tier list. Oh boy, it saved it. We're good.
Okay.
You
know what? Let's do Shark Boy and Lava Girl
as our final.
Yeah. Let's do Shark Boy and Lava Girl as our final
because everything else is okay. I'm not worried about tiering it. Where would you put Shark Boy and Lava Girl?
Okay, if we were to be objective about this,
D.
But if we were to factor in nostalgia.
S.
So let's be right in the middle.
B. Yes, that's the middle. You're looking at you are like, is that the middle? Yeah, D, C, B, A, S. So B.
Okay, yeah, bottom. Let's go bottom of B.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so before we read out, we need to divide these up just a little more. Do we want to slide stuff into areas nearby?
Yeah, we don't need to
should we do one of these things for a little bit for some of these movies to kind of balance it out a little more?
I don't think we need to. Let's put Captain Marvel D. Let's move these three down. Let's go 3 at a time. I think that'll round it out.
Okay. We just have so many movies up here. We gotta, and they're the top few are really full, and the bottom ones are not. We just have to balance it out just a little. So we'll kind of shift everything down a little bit. All right. So reading out the S tiers from arguable, mostly organized by best to worst in that tier. The best superhero movie we have is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
And we didn't have a huge discussion on it, but believe me, if you haven't watched it, you should just watch it. It is a peak cinema movie. It has almost no flaws. It's really good.
I don't think it has any flaws.
You could make criticisms on this movie, but they would be pretty bogus.
Yep. Okay, so Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Joker. Avengers Infinity War. Megamind. Lego Batman.
Which is hilarious.
Spider-Man 2, Iron Man, Avengers Endgame, Sky High, Deadpool, Captain America 2, The Winter Soldier, and The Incredibles.
Yeah.
Our A tier, Constantine, Logan, Captain America Civil War, really just Avengers Civil War or whatever. You can call it what you want. But Civil War, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, The Dark Knight, Hellboy, Guardians of the Galaxy 1, Doctor Strange, The Dark Knight Rises, Spider-Man, Sam Raimi, Shazam, Iron Man 2, Deadpool 2, Captain America 1, Incredibles 2, Superman, the 1978 version, Thor Ragnarok, Avengers Age of Ultron, and Spider-Man Homecoming. Where does Thor Love and Thunder fit into your tiers? I'm just curious. C? I would be okay with C. I would put it in upper C, probably.
They went a little overboard with the comedy, if you ask me.
But it was funny.
Sure. Yeah.
I liked it. But, okay, yeah. So B, Watchmen, Wolverine, Suicide Squad, the first one, the 2016 version, Batman, Jack Nicholson, Joker, Avengers 1, Black Panther, Batman Begins, The Green Hornet, The Amazing Spider-Man 1, Batman vs. Superman, Birds of Prey, Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Wonder Woman, Iron Man 2, and Spider-Man Far From Home, which is the second Tom Holland one. Ant-Man, or now we're in C. Ant-Man, Batman Returns, which is the Penguin one. Shark Boy, Lava Girl, Batman Forever, which is the Riddler and Two-Face one. Batman,
1960s.
Yeah. Ant-Man vs. the Wasp, or Ant-Man and the Wasp. Thor 1, Spider-Man 3, the Venom one, Aquaman, the Incredible Hulk, Venom, and D, Hellboy 2, Superman Man of Steel, Thor the Dark World, Justice League, Batman and Robin, Green Lantern, and Captain Marvel. In F, X-Men First Class, Ghost Rider, X-Men Origins, Catwoman, and Ghost Rider 2.
At her very bottom, which again, it hurts my heart, but I know it's true.
Where would you put the Batman?
Oh, I'd put that in the top of A.
I agree. I might have put it S, but it's a little long.
That was Robert Pattinson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really
I want
good.
to see where the second one comes out.
Yeah.
But,
okay.
Right, so I'm going to download this and let's see. Yeah, you can just snap her stuff.
Thank you so much for listening if you decided to listen. You can find us at all the places, but you can find my channel on YouTube at Kieran and I also post on Threads and Twitter, so you can check me out there. You can also check out a series that Tristan's editing right now for Cult of the Lamb. It's been a hot minute, but now that he's moved into a new place and we can record together, you can expect more stuff out of there. With that being said, goodbye.
Oh, okay, goodbye.